What's up, everybody? How we all doing? Just bear with the stream for a minute here. The computer is just deciding if it's going to cooperate. I'm just watching the stream right now on my phone. I'm just making sure everything's running. Uh-oh. Alright, we're looking good here, I think. Alright, so what's up, everybody? How we all doing? So we're going to try this mobile stream again. And hopefully it goes a little bit better than last time. Uh-oh. And for crying out loud. Just bear with chat. Alright, 1 second. Anyways, how's everybody doing? We're gonna figure this out one way or another here. Just give me a minute. Yeah, boy. It's just one of these days. It's Monday. I mean, what can I say? Alright, we're gonna try and open this again. We'll see what happens here. Alright, anyways, how's everybody doing? How we all doing? Alright, so we're gonna try and load it up again. Alright, I've been having a small amount of issue getting the emulator to keep the game running while I'm streaming. And I have a little window open that you guys can't see on my laptop that tells me the performance of my computer while these things are running, and it's not even close to using what it could be using yet. So hopefully we have a little bit better luck this time around. So black screen will disappear. Just bear with. Just bear with. But anyways, how we all doing? It's loading. It's loading. I think we're okay here. Knock on wood. We got no audio. Why? Alright, bear with. Man, we are having some issues. Alright. No, I know you can hear me. That's fantastic. Just bear with here. We should have the game popping back up shortly. As soon as it gives me my option. There we go. Alright. So I just want into making sure. Okay, everything looks proper here. Alright. So the computer definitely had an issue the first time around. It looks like we're in a slightly better shape here. Alright. Let's catch up on some alerts here. We had Redifua Jones coming in with the follow. We have a name that I can't read coming in with the follow as well. This was earlier today off stream, so much love. Welcome to the Fam Jam. Appreciate you. Messa coming in with the like. Joe coming in with the like. Eduardo coming in with the like. Also Eric Volney coming in with the follow, and I believe that was just right shortly. So welcome, welcome. Miko also coming in with the follow. Beautiful. All right, all right. So as you can see, we're having a little more success this time around. Hey, appreciate you, Joe. Happy birthday. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I'm just going to try and give you guys a little more game audio here. Just bear with me. Just something in the background, a little bit of white noise just to drown out any laptop noise and anything else that's kind of going on. My audio mixer's not really telling me much right now. It's frustrating. So if you guys, if my mic goes out or anything, please let me know. We're just waiting for the game to finish loading in. It takes a while because the computer's running both processes, right? So it's streaming to 2 platforms and running the emulator plus the game. So just bear with here. It will take about another minute or two, and hopefully we don't have the lag out again. Hey, what's going on? Goes 413, my dude. Hey, appreciate you. Thanks for the happy birthday, my guy. Yeah, okay. Not much I can do about that. Just give me 1 second here. I gotta find the right one. Alright. I wonder if it would be better. Give me a second. Let's see if we can get a little bit of that noise. Yeah, the laptop is going to run really loud while doing this, unfortunately, because it is seriously running some serious processing power right now. Alright. Better? Perfect. Fantastic. Alright, so Evony. This is a mobile game, guys, gals. For those of you that aren't sure, I dabble in mobile MMO strategy games from time to time. It's more of an addiction than a dabble, but yeah, here we are. This is what we do in our spare time. So I'm just gonna let them know that I'm here. the base. There we go. Alright, so the last time that we streamed this game was, I don't know, a month ago, maybe a little bit longer. We were like 38 or 40 million power, maybe, I think. So we've grown a little bit since then, but yeah, this is Evony. So we're just doing some stuff here real quick, and then we're gonna get to the business at hand that needs to be at hand. He's getting big. 317 mil. Woo. Alright, so what I just did there was just joined a non-playable character rally. So the alliance, the clan, the guild, the group, the team, whatever you want to call it, can join in, send troops, and everybody helps to kill it. And then everybody gets a reward as well. So it's much of a team style game, but the only difference is when I log off, it doesn't stop playing. This game will continue on whether you're online or not. So and it runs in real time. It's on a 24-hour clock, just like we are. Mr. Pauly B, what is up, my guy? How are you, dude? Alright. Seems to be right here. There we go. And we can cover... Yes. Cover rating there. Alright. So. We're just letting a few people get in. Alright, so as you can see on the stream there, they were asking if they need to keep it clean. The chat in this game gets a little risque from time to time, so it could get quite entertaining actually, depending on depending on your sense of humor, I suppose. Evony, The King's Return, Paul. It's a mobile game. So I play it on Android. It's available on iPhone as well. You can get it from your Google Play or your, what is it, Apple Store. And you just search Evony. Actually, it's right in the top left-hand part of the game screen there. That's the game. That's what it's called. That's the icon. That's what it looks like. And free to download, free to play. Of course, you know, you could spend on the game, and I'm sure if you look close enough, you can see that we've done so. Obviously, we're trying to get our base to a point where we can start to create content with it, so we've had to help it along a little bit. Nope, not a Blizzard product. Just some cell phone developer. There's like, you know, they're all their own developers, but they're all interlinked. This one is, I don't know, I can't remember. I could look it up though. But it's a war game, so we build a base, and I'll take you out to the world map here in a second. Alright. I'm just making sure everything's copacetic with it. It's gonna run, you know. Last time we streamed this, we got about an hour out of it, and then it just crashed on us hard, so... Hopefully it doesn't do that again. So this is what we just sent the troops to. This is what we were talking about. We attacked what's called a knight. It's a stronger boss monster. And I mean, we won some stuff there, man. That was actually a good haul. That was some good stuff. And we didn't lose any troops, so fantastic. Alright, world map. So this is in base, and there's two views. Because I'm on my laptop with the emulator, I can't zoom the map out, unfortunately, for you guys. So everything's gonna look really close. Act, raise his eyebrow. Here we go. So yeah, so this is what we like to call the hive. So this is everything inside these little lines you see where my cursor is. That is our territory. So if anybody that doesn't belong inside this square, you can spend some gems to banish them. So they have 5 minutes to either leave or it auto ports them out. And I mean, it doesn't really do anything, but it just gets them out of your hair, right? So perks of the job. But yeah, so we call this our hive. So this is our team. This is the alliance. We're called PUS. I'm not gonna get into that. Use your imaginations, chat, and I ain't kidding. So let your imagination roam wild, and you guys might not be too far off. You just never know. But I'm not gonna say. That's not my place to say. But yeah, it's a pretty funny reason why the guild is called what it is. So call it as you may. So yeah, this is the team, man. Everybody in the green with the yellow with the PUS tag, the puss tag. Okay, I can't believe I'm gonna say this all night long. This is the group, man. This is the fam jam. This is where I hang out when I'm not hanging out with you guys on the consoles, or late at night when I can't sleep, or when I'm just chilling at work and I come and hang out with these guys in between hanging out with all you guys. So only racing here is to get the highest power of army and base. Yeah, no, exactly. Joe's exactly right. Is there racing involved? Oh, exactly what Joe just said, Paul. Exactly what Joe just said. You guys can just read along to the chat below, and if you can keep up, good luck. So yeah, so these are monsters, right? So these are things that we can attack. Those are low-level monsters. This is a boss monster. It's a higher-level monster. This is one that we can attack either by myself, which is this one right here, or we can alliance war, which means that I set up a rally, and as many members that want to join can join until either I'm full or the timer runs out and it launches. That's not what we attacked, but that's one of the monsters. That one's a pretty baby monster for me nowadays, but this is a special monster. These only show up once every, I think, 2 or 3 weeks, and they drop semi-special items. Sometimes not really worth fighting them. I guess it depends what you're looking for. These guys right here, these are bad asses, man. These things are big boys. 120 million power for that guy. I can't kill it. I can't kill it. I'm a weakling when it comes to that thing. There, I'll take you to this one right here. This is what we just attacked, actually, and we'll do it again here. Yeah, whatever, that works. Alright, so hit the coordinates here. Alright, so this is the Junior Knight. This is a special monster. This one gives good loot. These are the ones that you definitely want to be attacking. He's old, takes a while to catch up on the stream, chat. Shh. We're 29 still. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh boy. Oh yeah, the chat is kicking off. Here we go. Alright, so this guy right here. I can't see my own camera because I got it blocked by the game I'm playing. So hold on, let me move it over. There we go. Alright, so our boy Bandit here, Joe, up in the chat. Now, I've been saying everybody to the viewers sent a gift, and it's not wrong. He is a viewer. He's also like my best friend in the whole wide world, and he's of course one of the admins, the top admin on the page here. He's one of the very few people in the real world that I know in real life that I would trust with my life. So he sent this to me. This came in Monday of last week, and he told me I wasn't allowed to open it. And then he was being a jackass, and he kept talking about it, and he kept talking about it, and he kept talking about it. So I started to pull a prank on him and told him that I didn't get it, and I didn't get it, and I didn't get it, and I didn't get it. Until, until I finally told him I got it before he was yelling at the post office. So, yeah, it's been an interesting thing, so I can't wait to open this damn thing finally. It's been sitting in the corner of my freaking room forever. Man, chat, seriously, yeah, I do need to catch up, chat. You're not wrong, Joe. Oh, it doubled up on me, that's why. Tim is and always will be the legend, no matter how long it takes. And Barb, and of course Joe's girlfriend Barb. So a joint operation. So we're opening this damn thing because I'm tired of looking at it, not knowing what it is. We're gonna do this first, and then we'll get into this game a little more while it's running good. But yeah, you can see what's gonna happen here. We're gonna attack this this monster this night. All right, what do we got here? Always do the card first. Rule of thumb, chat. We're gonna proofread it first, however. I'm the man. There you go. Alright. Alright, hold on. Alright. So it says, this is a gift from the goat. I can't be there to celebrate, so I made this for you. Wear it with pride, you deserve it. Love, Joe and Barb. So right off the bat, appreciate you guys. Hold on. There we go. Okay, nothing to hide there. Nothing to hide there. Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a look. It's a hoodie. It's wrapped up all crazy like. Oh wow. Oh, that's pretty dope, dude. Oh wow. Hold on. Hell yeah, man. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty cool, guys. This is officially the first piece of GT45 Gaming merch, and not official merch, obviously, but it's the first piece that we've actually that we have that that comes from the page, and thank you a lot. It looks really awesome, you guys, for real. And of course the saying, we all know that, chat. We all know that. Most important thing. Can you see it? There we go. So we're going to throw that on. Just give me a second, guys, because that's really cool. That hits home. Barb, Joe, thanks, guys, for real, man. I'm crying right now. I don't know if you can tell or not. You can probably hear it in my voice, but yeah, no, for real, guys. That's fucking dope as shit, man. For real. Just give me a second here. I'm just going to flip over to a screen here, and I'm going to throw it on. There we go. Is that better, chat? Look at that. There we go. That belongs right there. Let's get the picture a little bit bigger. There we go. Woo! Rocking it. Seriously, guys, for real. Thank you so much, man. That's really, really awesome, you guys. Only 29. That's right, Paul. Still only 29. So there we go. That's pretty cool. So there we go. There's some official streamwear for the stream, and for rocking around town, man, which is really cool. So we're gonna be rocking that bad boy tomorrow, 100%. We gotta go to the shop and everything, so it's gonna be perfect, man. I'm gonna rock that thing. Oh boy, we're not looking in that chat right now. I don't even want to know. That is cool. For sure, that's cool. So, on the note of merch, chat, since we've got one out there now, everybody's going to be asking how they can get one and where they can get one. This is a one-off, I think. I could be wrong. You never know. They might be willing to make you one if you want to pay the cost for everything. But it's coming. Merch is going to be coming soon. Probably the new year. I want to get all our winter racing season and racing leagues and everything going first. We want to get the page flowing again. I want to kind of get everything buzzing again, get the hype back up at GT45 Gaming here. We've been a little non-existent over the last few weeks, so You know, that's on me. That's my bad. But you know, we're coming back, and we're coming back with a huge program in the winter this winter. So um, merch is coming after that. We just want to get some stuff settled in first, kind of get into the motions of the new program for our winter racing season, and then that'll give me the time from there to start to set up the merch store and set up the links and set up the merch and, you know, make the merch the way we want it, and yeah, and then it'll be available for you guys, man, to enjoy as well. So it's something that's we're looking at different avenues right now. We have some different options, I think, at our disposal at the moment. So we are looking into a couple different options. But focus right now is getting you guys back on track, getting the comms flowing again, getting the leagues rolling again, getting some DMJ action out. We got some stuff coming from GT45 Gaming as well. We have and we have other stuff coming as well. And I'm not going to say too much more about other stuff right now. We also just started the new commentary with the GTCQ TV as well. So yeah. I mean, we got lots happening, which is fantastic. So I'm gonna keep getting notifications on my cell phone for this game, even though I'm playing. Another gift coming for Xmas. Look at Jesus, this guy. That's all right, Joe. That's all right. It's a two-way street there. But no, I appreciate it, man. For real, it's a really awesome gift, man. That's yeah. Just tell me how I should wash it in case there's some. Pardon me, something I need to know about it. Alright. I have a PM coming for you, bro. Something special. We will talk more tomorrow. Yep. Yep. Sounds good, dude. Alright, so we're going to kick this back over this way. Alright, so the game. The point of the game, I mean, it's a war game. The point of the game is to attack players and kill players. However, with that being said, there's events that are designed for player versus player within your own server, and then there's events designed for your entire server to act like a full team and fight a whole nother server. And that's at the point we're at actually this week right now. Today is actually day one of what we call here in the game SVS, so it's server versus server. And with that, every day comes some kind of event to compete against the other server for until the main war event, which lasts 48 hours, I believe it is. Maybe 72, can't remember. Old Man Winter is approaching. You're not wrong there, dude. You're not wrong. There is snow in them hilltops. So, yeah, so this is the first event for server versus server, which is training troops. Now, as you can see, I haven't completed it yet. And the biggest reason is I'm a little peeved. I am waiting to finish a building, and it's an important build to unlock a higher level of troops. So I don't want to build any troops until I unlock the new troops, right? So yeah, unfortunately for me, the events are backwards, and I'm just not wasting my resources and time for this event, right? So at the end of the day, we're going to be. I'm just going to hold on to the mic. It looks a little weird on the stream with the camera on, but it's just better sound, a little less background noise. So we'll be, we're missing out on this event, which is really unfortunate. Hopefully, I can find another way to still take advantage of building new powered troops somewhere throughout this weeks of events, but I can't remember. It's been a busy couple of weeks. I can't keep track of everything right now. We just had a big week-long competition as an alliance as well. We finished third overall, I think it was. I can't remember. I think it was third. Yeah, I think we finished third overall, and I finished like 74th overall in the individual, 9th in the guild, in the alliance, or something like that. Yeah, it was pretty decent. But as you can see, there's lots of stuff. There's this which is an alliance event as well. It happens every weekend. This is a big, huge, powerful enemy that comes out that basically everybody can attack, and only like the big time money guys and big strong guys can really kill it. What else do we got? We got a boss monster event, which is just attacking those monsters that you've seen us been doing. This is a special monster you get daily from your base for doing specific tasks. This is an event that you can do if you want to or not. There's an alliance event tied to it as well. I don't find it's worth the amount of wounded troops you get from it. So the amount of resources you have to spend and the amount of speed ups you have to use to heal the troops, to kill the things, to get the rewards, I don't find as worth it, so I don't do it. Yeah, then there's these battles we can sign up for. If I can ever get into one of them, we'll definitely live stream some of them because I guess they're pretty crazy. They're probably a lot of fun, actually. Alright, see, I told them they didn't have to behave and they're just popping off in there. Let's go see what they said. This could get interesting, chat. Appreciate you, Jojo. You need to stream. Oh yeah, no, I did catch. It's, yeah, I'm caught up on chat. No, oh, I'm sitting here pressing on my Streamlabs and not the game. Let's go catch up. Maybe I should not join the Discord server. Nothing too crazy yet. Nothing too crazy yet. Just wait. Give it time. Give it time. It will. I might have to go poke my nose in there a little bit and egg it on maybe, but yeah, you know. It'll happen. Alright. So, what do you guys want to know? What do you guys want to know? I mean, you guys are the viewers, man. Tell me what you want to know. To all my peeps, PG stream might not happen tonight. Viewers, viewer discretion may be advised. Oh no, it is advised. It is most certainly advised. Oh yeah, it's starting to get spicy. They're playing it Disney style right now, where you know what they really mean. You know what I mean? All right, so, Jesus, we're just trying to get back into the base. All right, so we're gonna go through the base. Now, the one thing that is quite important in these style of games, whether it's this one or any game that's like this, this is just a transition screen. Don't worry. Oh, yeah, that's normal too. Alright, so the first and most important thing in any of these games is this right here. This is our research factory. This is where, oh, for crying out loud, they try to make you buy stuff. The research factory, oh, for crying out loud, is where all your technology research is, where all your core power comes from. So, aha. Uh-huh. I win. Alright. Mr. Riley Brinkley's, how are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well today, my guy. So this is where your core power comes from. I mean, everything that's important on your base comes from this building. This is what makes your army strong. This is what makes your base strong. This is what makes building faster, doing research faster, gathering resources faster. So this is I mean, this is no joke. Look at all the different types of research that we can do in the game here. So advancement is where we're at right now. This is base research. This is construction research, technology research. It's just random stuff for your base. And well, you can see we're quite through it. The only thing we haven't done is this stuff right here.
And the reason being is it's farmer stuff, and I don't farm, so there's no point in wasting my time doing that when I could be utilizing for something more important. But you can see anything that needs to be maxed out is maxed out. Increases construction speed, obviously hugely important. So your buildings go faster. This is just again farmer stuff. Whatever. That one's kind of important, I guess, for attacking players. I should probably do that one, but I'll do it sometime down the road. So yeah, you can see anything that's not done in this page is there's a reason for it. It's just, to me, it's not important, and we just unlocked some of this stuff here to finish up finally because we just upgraded our building recently. So yeah, defense. Now this is obviously important for any base. Charmez coming in with the thumbs up. How are you doing, Charmez? Thanks for popping in. I really appreciate that. Double extender. I can send you pics of the bunny hug to put on your page. Yeah, well, hopefully we're working in a sweet area tomorrow. I might be able to get some live action shots too to put on there. But yeah, go for it, my dude. You got, I mean, you know how you got the permission to do it, my man. So this is defense. I mean, now you can see clearly all of this is important. I've got it all done, and this is defense research, except for this because this is traps. Um, Once I actually start attacking on a more regular basis and competing more in the game, these they're important, but they're kind of a catch-22. So it's again, it's just not something that's overly important right now. But everything else is done. So if it's not related to a trap, it's done to the max level that I can have it done. So again, we just unlocked the building, so now we've unlocked some newer research here we can do again. But you can see these are some big ones, so we saved those ones for events because they help you gain rewards. This is attack research, so this is basically anytime I send my troops off base to hit or attack a boss or a player, anything. And I mean, all of this is important, all of it. So yeah, it's all important, every single one of them. As you can see here, we've spent a lot of time doing research, and again, we've just unlocked some new stuff. So because of we just unlocked our level 29 research building, that unlocks some more research, and you can see again just huge amounts of everything required. But we'll save that for the upcoming event here in a couple days, and we'll knock a bunch of that out. And then, of course, medical research. This one I'm not as stressed about, I guess, as the other two that we just saw. This one I'm working on progressively. As I get the important stuff knocked out, then I come back to this and I just keep picking away at it. This is troop healing and special little perks you get with special buildings as you progress your base to certain levels. So lots of work to be done here yet. Is it beneficial? Absolutely. Do I have it done yet? No. I mean, we should be somewhere in around here by now, and we're not there yet. We're getting close, but again, it's just not vital. I don't find it as vital as some of the other stuff I'm focusing on right now. Same thing, and this is alliance research, so this is anything that's related to joining a rally against a monster or a player, or reinforcing another player's base, or them reinforcing you, or you sending resource support. All of this stuff in there increases how much you can send, and etc. etc. So as you can see, just again, something I work on progressively. I don't have it as priority number one on my list of things to do at the moment. You can see we're almost there with that one too. Subordinate city is a whole other tier. This is fairly important, this one, but I just haven't gotten to really crushing it out yet. And you'll see why shortly. But this one is fairly important, and we'll go through sub-cities here in a little bit. But they're basically extra cities that you own, and you can utilize those cities to help your attack power while attacking other players, or while players are attacking you as well. So, important research, absolutely. Priority research, I guess it depends on the person. But personal preference, I don't find it as quite as priority as what I'm working on again right now. But as you can see, progressively picking away at it, bit by bit. And then we have recovery research. This one is pretty important once you get to the level I'm at, and I've just been lacking on it. So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's on me. We should be, no, actually I'm not locking on it. We're right about where we're allowed to be on it. So this one's in pretty good shape. I thought we should be further down this page, but actually we literally just opened this stuff up. So yeah, that one it's important, and I'll show you why. But this is the big one here. You have to get all the way to keep or base level 28 and unlock your research building, which is the building we're in right now, to level 28 to open this research. And this research is massively huge research. This is the stuff that you build to get to. So you can see it increases capacity, how many troops you can train. Pardon me. And this is increases HP for that particular troop type. So there's 4 of those because there's 4 different troop types. This one here just increases how fast your troops move. And then this one here, this one is same thing, more hit points. And this is the stuff that's getting into the serious stuff now. So we have not that one necessarily, but these ones right here. Reduces enemy ground troop attack. So if an enemy is attacking you or you're attacking an enemy, every time I hit that enemy now, they lose 11% of that troop's attack. So that's really important research. So this one right here is where my priority is right now. And then since we're talking about it, actually, let's continue on with that since we're not researching anything. Alright, so the reason why we went to that building first is so I could start a research, and then I got sidetracked. Fantastic. So this little spot right here, this is basically anytime anybody buys a $100 pack, the whole server gets a gift. Relatively not anything massively important. Usually it's just small stuff, but you'd be surprised, man. It adds up after a while, right? So, you know, the free-to-play players do benefit from the spenders in some forms or another in the game. I think the game has done a pretty good job at making it playable to be as a spender or a non-spender. I think it's feasible either way. I do have a secondary account on the game that has no money spent on it just to test that theory out. I mean, if you want to put the work into it, it's not entirely terrible, I guess. Alright, so we'll go through these little buildings here. The sawmill. The sawmill is a farm. It produces lumber. Lumber is just a resource needed for buildings and building certain types of troops. Farm is food. As you can see, we got, you know, half a dozen of each there. This guy right here is your army camp. This one increases the amount of troops you can build in your barracks. So depending on the level and how many you have, also determines on extra amount of percentage it takes for training, so less time training the troops. What else we got? We got a quarry. Quarry builds stone. Again, stone is used for building some troops, for building and upgrading those things. And of course, what we just upgraded here is a mine, and that produces ore. And ore is probably the one most used and most important resource in the game. Lost my train of thought there for a second. Sorry, guys. So we'll keep. There's lots of different buildings in this game. Right here is an archer tower. So your archer tower, when you're being attacked, helps defend against the attacking troops. You can see this. My archer tower has 16.1 million hit attack power, and it has just over 45 million hit points. That would get better if I put a general in duty, and I do have one for this specific building. I just don't have them at the required level needed to put it in there.
Just trying to see if any of these fall under. Alright, so we have mediums. Alright, so I mean, really, I could put any one of these generals in there, and that actually gives it really good perks, but they're not the right general for the situation, so that's why we don't put them in there. The one general is my main attack general, so obviously we can't put that one in there. But that building just helps defend your base on incoming attack, and then here we have walls, and same thing. The walls are there just to protect your base, so you can see it has, I have 600 or 561 million hit points on it. It has 21,000 defense, and traps that can hold 236,000 traps, which we can see we have 129,000 of right now, but those just get killed off when you're fighting, so not ideal to have, but it's something you need to build for rewards every day and etc. So watchtower, this is an important building, as long as the walls. The archer tower, also very important buildings, especially for base defense. Watchtower, we'll go more information on this one because this building has perks. So depending on the level of your building depends on the perk that you open up with the building. Now this building is like your Overwatch tower. It's like your airport control tower. It's like your satellite in the sky, right? It sees everything around your kingdom. So when you hit level 4, it unlocks information about the amount of resources the city has. When you're scouting it, level 8 unlocks information of incoming troops. So it doesn't tell you what kind of troops are coming, it just tells you how many. At level 11 unlocks subordinate cities, which we'll get into. It's a whole different thing in this game. Unlocks information on the number of targets defending troops. So if you're scouting a player, it tells you how many troops they have on base. Doesn't tell you what, just how many. 17, information on targets, walls, HP, amount of reinforcements, etc, etc. Ability to use Truce Informant is at 19, which means if somebody has a shield over their base, you can see how long the shield has left on the base. Information on type of troops that are coming in, so now it tells you how many troops are coming in, and it tells you what kind of troops are coming to attack you. Level 25, it tells you the type of troops in a base that you're attacking if you scout it. And we're at level 28 right now, so we've unlocked information on the type of target's reinforcements. So if a base has reinforcements on it, it tells me how many reinforcements, and it tells me what kind of reinforcements. So it helps me make a more informed decision if I'm attacking a player, whether or not I should attack the player, basically. So really important building on your base is this one right here. I don't have this unlocked yet, coming soon. Alright, so this right here, there we go. See that? Subordinate city. So we've been talking about subordinate cities. So every base has a subordinate city that's attached to its base. So basically it's a secondary city. You don't get to build the buildings on the city. You don't get to really do anything with the city. It produces gold for your city. It produces some materials for your city. It builds some troops to help defend your city. It's just basically another form of power for your attacking and your battling and your fighting in the game. Yeah. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't even see that. Well, there we go. Look at that, chat. I suck. That's really cool, man. So these are daily activities. When you do these daily activities, you add points, and then more points you get, the more chests you open up.
As you can see, we have a bunch we have to do yet. We don't gather, so we don't farm, so we never do that one. I don't hit players because we're in a what's called a NAP agreement, so it's no attacks during peace, is what that means. And we're at peace outside of any player versus player events, basically. Well, if you want to call it that. We can do this one. We'll actually do this one right now. So yeah, this is just daily stuff you do for rewards. You know, free stuff. It's not significant usually, but again, you know, every little thing that you can get for free in these games, all the better.
Alright, that should be enough to do it.
So as you can see here, every time you start a build or an upgrade or anything kind of like that, you can ask for help from your alliance, and I'm allowed to get up to 43 helps, and that's because of research. I have research done that allows me to get that many helps. So yeah, we got 43, 43, 43. We just started this guy, and we just started this guy. So it works out to about 7 hours of free build time. This is what that works out to at the end of the day. So worth it. What else? We're going back into base because I hit the wrong button. That transition screen sucks, I know. Alright. Yeah, so, I mean, we can click on the subordinate city, so this is what it does, basically. So, we click on it, and it just comes into an information screen. It tells me the quality of the city, so there's qualities, right? So a different color tells you the quality of it. This is a mid-quality sub, so there's 2 more levels yet above this one. And then you can appoint a general as mayor, so we have this particular city has a general named Margaret the First, and she's designed to be a mayor for a sub-city. And then, of course, we get it tells us it's about 100% construction speed, and it has 33,000 troops in it, and it makes 2,187 gold an hour. So it makes about 200,000 gold a day, which is alright. It's alright. And then each one has different, they all have different little boosts, right? Extra resources from gathering. So this is a basically a farming subordinate city, essentially. What else we got? We got a different culture, right? So you want to have different culture. So China has a different set of boosts, right? Resource production speed is 8%, training speed is 4%. You know, training, and they all have different perks. So depending what kind of perk you're looking for your base depends on what kind of subordinate cities you have, and I have 4 at the moment, so that's all I'm allowed to have. Otherwise, I'd have more. So Russia, troop attack 2%, trap attack 3%, training speed extra 2%. So yeah, I mean, you know, that's why these cities are important. And then of course, the generals that you attach to the cities give, you know, maybe debuffs to the attacking player or a defending player, or they give you some kind of perk on top of it as well. So at the end of the day, it all just adds to your overall strength as a player. Yeah, I seen that. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you, my guy. I seen the instructions. Alright, I can't. The game's actually holding up decent right now, knock on wood. So every time an alliance member sets a rally, we all get a little extra bonus gift as well. So that's why we do the rallies. I mean, we could kill these things by ourselves, but we choose not to because, again, it benefits the whole team to join in because everybody gets all of these rewards. So not only you get the rewards, you get this, which matters, prestige, which matters. You get general experience, which is of course obviously helpful for leveling up generals. You get monarch experience. So every single member that jumps in here gets the same thing. So huge, super important. So that's why we do it. Again, it's a team game, right? The only way for the team to get stronger is for the team to help each other out. So we find ways to utilize the free stuff in the game to help each other out. Help the smaller players that don't spend grow faster, get stronger quicker. You know, we pass our information, our knowledge, our experience in the game to the players that don't know to the best we can. And this group we got here is the seriously cool group. When we first joined in with this group, you know, everybody was a little unsure of what to do in the game. We're all still fairly new to the game. A couple players had a little bit more knowledge, you know, pass that information down the line, and now we've got a really strong looking group here. We've got a fantastic looking group here, so it's going to be fun. It's definitely going to be fun. Things are going to get spicy. We're in a very unsettled server. So it's basically shield or burn type of deal. If you're not shielded, it's a good chance you're gonna wake up and you're gonna have a what we call zeroed. So somebody's gonna attack you and kill you basically, and then you got to rebuild, and that sucks. So yeah, it's unsettled. We're the term peace in our server is very loosely thrown around, and really just mainly used to trick people into not shielding. I mean, let's be honest here. And I mean, we're like a 4-month-old server. Pardon me. So we have to go through these motions. It's a part of the growing process. It's a part of the pains of being a new server. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but that's all right. It's just the way it goes. You have fun in the process. That's the whole point. So this is alliance technology, basically. So this is where the whole alliance works on research for the whole alliance. So this benefits every player that's a member of the team. So yeah, there's so much to go over. I couldn't even cover it in a full stream, I bet you. You think you got it covered, and then there's 23, 4, 5, 6, 7 more things you just didn't realize were happening, or you forgot, or yeah, all that great stuff. Oh, come back here. I lost my screen. Alright, buildings. So this one's a fun building. This is the pasture. So this building is where you get cool animals. So, the spiritual beast will go here first. And you can see here there's different types of beasts that you can summon, and you can attach them to a general, and they give specific perks. And of course you can level them up, and you can improve the quality of the spiritual beast and all those things. So we have a Thunder Scorpion, we have Lord of Lava, we have Bird Hurricane, we have Pegasus, which is a special one. We have Nine-Tailed Fox, which is also a special spiritual beast as well. And you can see that we can upgrade their levels, all that great stuff. So this is the fun one. This is my favorite one, the dragon. Oh yeah! Hey, Michael, what is up, my dude? Coming with that like and the like from the gaming page as well. Dark Crown Gaming, everybody, up in the house. How you doing, my guy? So here we go with the dragon. I think you're getting double alert sounds. I do apologize for that, chat. This is a powerful animal to have. We have this particular animal attached to our top general, and we'll show you that stuff in a little bit here too. So you can see the dragon's power is 500,000 power, which really isn't that much in the grand scheme of things, but right now in a young server like we're in, dragon's pretty strong, so you can feed it. Feeding it is what increases its level. And yeah, it gives you options. Now, whether or not you choose to feed that to the dragon is entirely up to you. we're feeding that to the dragon because it gives hella good XP. But we're not doing the rest because I have lots of those. So we'll leave it at that. Dragon's fed. You can also refine it. Oh, I can't show you that right now because I got to put in a password. And it'll show you the password. So, but yeah, these are skills. So these are extra skills you can add to your dragon. So you can see our first skill is Dragon Howl is at level 20. Gives you 8% extra ranged troop attack and hit health points, which is perfect because I'm a ranged troop player. And then, of course, the secondary skill is level 11. You can see that gives us 2.2. And the death turning wounded rate of troops when they're attacking is at plus 2.2%. That's important. So, altogether, this dragon here is on my main general. This one here we don't have yet, as you can see. We got a little bit of work to do to get the blue dragon. It's going to take a little while yet for that guy to come, but eventually we'll get there. So that's what that building does. So that's a fun building. Hey, what's going on, my dude? We're just chilling, we're just hanging. Doing something a little different tonight, a little mobile stream. Yeah, oh, there we go. Yeah, our boy Joe there sent us a custom-made hoodie. Hold on, let me see if I can get it all in here. I can't see my own camera because I got it blocked by my game right now. And then we'll spin it. Wow! Nice little 40th birthday present there from my boy and his girl. I really appreciate it. It's pretty dope. So this is one of our barracks. This is where we build troops. This is horse troops. These are what everybody says are the strongest troops in the game. So ideally, everybody always wants to have a mounted general as their main general because that'll essentially make you stronger. I mean, what else do I say, right? So yeah, so we're at tier 11. It goes all the way to tier 15. Which, yeah, long way away from that. But these guys are coming soon, very, very soon. And then we have a few more. This is a ranged troops. So this is archers, gunmen, essentially. This is what my strength is. This is my go-to troop. This is the one that I send. And I'm built for is these types of troops here. Clearly, as you can see, I've got almost 1,000,000 of them. So yeah, these are my go-to troops. You can see again we're at tier 11 troops. These are coming in 2 days' time. We're gonna have these guys here. So we're just waiting for the right event to open them up. But yeah, this is this has been the journey, right? You start with fired. Start with tier 1 troops and little spear guys, and then it moves up to the good old recurve bow and arrow, and then we got some bigger spears, then we got some pistol shooters, and then yeah, they just they evolve, right? They evolve, which is cool. It kind of makes it fun. Sevens, these are tier 8 troops. See, they're starting to get into some more big-time rifles. Tier 9s. Tier 10s. This is a good troop. Tier 10 troops means that you're a bit reflective for night as well. Facts. Absolutely. Absolutely, Joe. Absolutely. It does look good. They did a really awesome job on it. I like the retro style stripes on the bottom of it too. Little rider-esque. Kind of like it. So tier 10 troops are an important troop. Once you hit tier 10 troops, that's at a level 25 base. Headquarter, and of course according buildings need to be built to that level to open these troops. This is a good troop. This is when you kind of start getting into the realm of thinking about starting to fight, attacking real players, stuff like that. Tier 11, obviously a step up from that, but then of course tier 12 is kind of the next step up from that. Tier 12 troops, which is what we're going for next. It puts us in a little bit of a different category of power, I guess. And of course, you can see here we need to upgrade it to level 30 to unlock. We're currently, right now, the building is at level 29. We're just waiting to make the big upgrade so we can do that. And that's this right here. Oh. It's very touchy today. So this is the main, this is like your headquarters. This is the main, this is the big kahuna. And you can see right here, this little clock right here says 242 days. That is level 30 upgrading right now. So obviously we don't have to wait 242 days. Yeah, yeah, no, it looks good, but it has a retro look to it too, and that's what I like that about it. Yeah, it's really cool, man. It's like super thoughtful, dude. So yeah, I mean this is the heart and soul of your base. So at level once this is level 30, that allows me to start upgrading all my surrounding buildings to that corresponding level. But there's a process. There's always a process, right? There's always a catch. You have to have certain buildings upgraded in order to upgrade certain buildings. So in the case for my tier 12 gunman, I need to have a sawmill at level 30, which is prepped here. You can see it's ready to go to that next upgrade. Once that's done, then boom, not that one. I can hit this one to level 30. Once that hits level 30, boom, I can train tier 12 troops. And then this is another barracks. This is for ground style troops. So yeah, these are ground troops. These troops are important when you're setting up your marches for attacking, or if you're setting up your base for defending. These troops typically have the most health points. So these troops you kind of want to have out front in the charge to basically take the force of the hit, right? What else we got? And then of course this is the other barracks. This is siege machines. I shouldn't have to say too much more here. I mean, look at these bad boys. We're gonna check these out. These are kind of fun. These were a lot of fun when we were unlocking these when we started playing this game. You get your good old-fashioned catapult, and then it upgrades to a trebuchet, and then your level 3s are, come on, an augers, and then we go to heavy catapults, and then we move over to traction trebuchets. Ooh la la. And then ballistas and heavy ballistas, and then we got scorpions. Look at the arrows attached to those bad boys. And then we've got the gravity trebuchets. We got Imperial Helipolis, and now this is where we're at, the mechanical chariots, right? So the next one is these bad boys. Look at those bad boys. This is some serious hardware right there. Market is a building where you can buy items. So it's random, of course, but you know, hey, if you need some champion's leg armor, bam, 120,000 gems, and you've got some really good equipment for your general. You can refresh it. I get 4 a day, so I don't ever spend gems to refresh it. And yeah, usually I just buy general experience and stuff that costs resources. I usually don't spend gems unless it's like a box for equipment for your generals. You can also, there's an auction house pretty much almost every day, and there's, you know, more rare and special items available there. Sometimes you can get them for cheaper than buying them at the regular shop. Sometimes it costs you more. So you know, it's all about, you know, timing, I guess. Timing. Oh, we don't bid on that stuff. And then of course, oh right, we have a tax thing here. So if you're, you know, if you need resources, you just want to spend some gems. Every time I spend 2 gems, I get another 57,000 lumber, right? And in my case, that's the one I need the most. But I have like 500 free special items that allows me to tax it that many times for free. So I've got about, I mean, oh well, I've got about, I don't know, 250 million free lumber sitting there for me for when I need it, and we may need it soon. So this is just where we, you know, somebody requests for help. This is, we can do that, and that also gains us prestige and alliance points, which allows us to buy items at the alliance shop. So we have an alliance shop, and every time we hit a help or rally a monster or do get a placement in an event, we build points, and that goes towards this store here. You can buy all kinds of stuff here. This is pretty much players. If you need to find something in the alliance, like if you're out and you're porting around, and you're doing an event or something, and you can't find home, you just click on alliance building. There's our city. Hit that little magnifying glass. Bam! It's gonna take you right smack dab to the middle of our hive, basically. So yeah, again, you know, this is a team building. So this is our group's building, our alliance's building, right? So we have the city. So as long as the city is standing, we have options to build other buildings like an alliance warehouse, and that allows members to store resources and they stay safe, or etc. etc. And then we have where is it? An alliance mine as well. So there's 4 different types. You have a food, a lumber, a stone, and a ore mine. Right now this is an ore mine because most of our players require ridiculous amounts of ore to do everything. So we pretty much just roll an ore mine 24/7, 365. Yeah, so those are alliance buildings. And just as we're talking about that, you can just see Ka Princess in the chat there saying you can always stash some of your resources at the Alliance warehouse, and that's exactly what she's doing. So she's sending resources there. At any given time, she can withdraw those resources from that building, and yeah, they're safe and sound. We'll go do some stuff here in a few minutes. I'm just trying to go through the whole kind of what the game is and all that stuff. Again, this is on emulator on my laptop too, so it's stretched out a little bit for the stream for easier visibility for you guys. So that's kind of not what it looks like. It looks a little off because it's stretched out as minimally as I could to make it visible for you guys. Because I'm a noob. So this is your main character, right? This is your monarch. This is the man that is like the god of your keep, right? And he doesn't really do anything for you except for his level is whereas you know, whatever your monarch's level is what your generals can be leveled up to. You can't level your general up past your monarchs, so whatever level this guy is kind of, I guess in a sense, hinders you in a sense too. But and then of course he has some perks, right? He has some gear which give you different perks. This one gives me extra 26% range attack, 75% attack per troop, blah blah blah. And of course there's different types of ones there as well. And each one has a different set of bonuses. So this one's a march speed. This one here is defense. This one here is construction, or your city development perk. And then here is just an emblem of honor in a sense, right? So this one is Dragon Master, it's called. There it is. That's the one there. And that's for having a dragon of 500,000 or more power. So it gives us a little perk. I just can't remember what it is. And then, of course, you have talents you can set on your monarch, and depending how you set your talents depends on different types of perks that you get for your base. Fame is a spot where you do more difficult tasks to earn points, and then once you finish all the points within that category, you get another emblem that you can put on your monarch, and it gives you, again, a few extra perks. Yeah, this just tells you everything about the base. We're not going to get too much into detail on this guy because we don't want to show all our cards to our enemies, basically, right now. I don't know how many people in the server realize that I do stream the game from time to time, but once they do start to realize it, it's a good way to find out what a player has. So, I mean, we're very well advanced in our base. Every single building on this base is minimum level 28. And the reason why I do that is because, again, every building has a requirement that another building needs to be this level before you can upgrade it. So by keeping all your buildings at the level of your keep, basically allows you to never really have to worry about that issue too much as far as catching a building up goes, to get an important upgrade done you've been waiting for, and you got stifled by a requirement you weren't expecting, right? Some buildings aren't as important as others. Like this one here is an art hall. It's like a collection hall. Basically, you collect items through rewards throughout different tasks of the game that you do, and once you get all 3 stars on it, then you can unlock a perk basically. Same thing here with the general hall. As you get each general in each category, you unlock the chest. We actually haven't unlocked any of these chests yet. We don't have a full category of generals. These are premium generals. Typically, you have to spend money to get them. It's rare that you just win them freely. So yeah, the research factory is another building that's, it requires a lot to build it. Is it worth it? A little undetermined at this point myself. You can produce research stones with it, but that costs gems. Gems, again, like any game on mobile, your gems are so super valuable, man. You just don't want to waste them. You only use them if you absolutely have to. The only perk to this building is this right here. You can craft certain items to do certain tasks, right? So that's important. And then the War Arsenal, this building is just not worth upgrading unless really you're a spender. I upgraded it thinking the building was something else than it actually is. So what this building allows me to do basically is take from tier 10 up, I can take that troop and convert it to the next tier troop. But in order to be able to do that, you have to have it unlocked, of course, right? So I mean, I have 190,000 of these troops, but it won't let me convert because I don't have the building open yet. Alright, so... And I mean, it takes a lot of resources, it takes a lot of speed ups, so not ideally a building worth it. Obviously, we know that this building is important. It's the academy. That's where your research, your technology comes from. Most important building in the game, next to your keep. This is your warehouse. What this building does is it protects your overall resources you're holding on your base. So up here is what we have at our immediate disposal. I can use right now. Depending on your size of your building and some research, depends on how much of that is safe from attackers. So basically, resources that cannot be plundered. So we go information here, and it tells you all that. So I can save up to 24.5 million of each resource. So I can hold 24.5 million, and it can't be plundered. And gold doesn't get plundered at all. Gold can't be plundered. So you can hold as much of that as you want. It really doesn't matter. This is your shrine. Your it's like a place where you offer. It's a place where it's a shrine. It's an offering. That building used to be like way up to here, and they turned my shrine and made it all little and flaccid. It looks stupid and out of place, and we had a really interesting discussion about how small my shrine is. A week ago in the chat. It was quite exciting and interesting and absolutely freaking hilarious, to be honest with you. But yeah, you go into here and you can use gems to offer. You can use these offer tributes, and that lights up these little lights on the banner here. If you light up all 20, you get special perks. Anthony coming in with that like and that share. How are you, my dude? So yeah, that's that guy there. What else we got? We got Forge. The Forge is a great building. Forge is where you get to make equipment to attach to your generals that you use to attack other players with. So, obviously, the lowest grade of equipment you can have, and then as you upgrade the building, you can, of course, upgrade higher quality equipment. So, this is where we're at right now. We're been upgrading a lot of this equipment, but this is where it is. Yeah, we're here now. We're up into like the really good stuff now. We just actually started making our very first one of these, and that's what's cooking right now. In another 27 days, it'll be done. Or less, right? So, but that's going to bring a very large amount of power and buffs to my general that I attach it to. So, super, yeah. This is an important building. Hey, appreciate you, Anthony. Appreciate you. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. This is your trap building. Again, not really that important of a building, but yeah. Oop. This is just where this is just where your troops chill out when you're not, when they're not doing anything, They'll just stand in order and be good boys and girls. There's so many buildings here. So this is an interesting one. This is a portal. So this building allows my in-city troops to automatically defend one of my subordinate cities if it's being attacked if I have that option turned on. And vice versa. If my base is being attacked, my main city is being attacked, that allows my little cities to also come and defend my city again if I have the option turned on. So that's kind of a cool thing. This is a bunker. What this building does is literally allows you to protect troops. So I can store up to 200,000 troops in there for up to 8 hours, and no matter what happens to my base, those troops cannot be harmed. This is what we call a rally spot. This is an important one. This is basically your march size, and you can, as you can see here, you can make presets, of course, for your marches as well. And since we're here, we're gonna actually make an adjustment to some of that stuff. That one there, we're gonna go like that, but we're gonna get rid of him. And we're gonna attach a different general. We're gonna show you these guys and gals in a second. Those are generals. So what we're going through right now are generals. These are what you attach to buildings or attack marches, or basically any of those things. Without them, your troops are worthless. You need a general. If you don't have a general attached, don't attack it. But this is your march size, right? So when you hit info here, my march size is 170,000 plus research is 342,800. So that allows me to send 512,800 troops plus whatever extra perks that the general has on top of that. So as you've seen in that one march, I can send up to 575,000 troops at one time, which really isn't actually all that much when you see some of the march sizes around, but that's a lot of troops. So Alliance Gift, basically any member that buys a money package in the game, you get an according gift to the size, so basically the amount of money they spent as an Alliance member, as a team member. So again, just little ways for the game to try and help players that don't spend, right? I mean, they have to, in other words, the game wouldn't survive very long. You need your non-spending players just as much as you need the people that spend. So in order for these games to really stay successful, right? So this is the embassy. This is where players can send reinforcements. So if I'm being attacked, players can send troops to my base and help me defend my base, and I can hold up to almost 5 million extra troops on top of my own army. So that's a pretty important building. And in order to upgrade this building has to be upgraded. And this is your war hall. So this is a very important building. As a fighting player, as you can see here, I can send 4.68 million troops at a time to any player, monster, and NPC, anything like that on the in the game at the moment. Which again isn't that big of a march size, but right now for the size of our server, it's a decent sized march size. It's a lot of troops. Like alright, hospital. Obviously, this is an important building. It is exactly what you think it is. It is a place where your troops go instead of dying. You can see here I can hold what 619,000 at the moment. So if I were to get attacked right now, this building would save 619,000 of my best quality troops. So really important building, that one. This is the tavern. This is where we go to hang out and drink and tell our war stories. No, I'm kidding. It's where, again, just a place where we can recruit more generals. Typically, they're garbage generals, so I've never recruit generals out of there. You can open general chests, which give you fragments for higher quality generals. What else we got? Prison. So if you attack a player, you can capture X amount of their troops. I think I can capture or hold up to like 100,000 captives. And then what you do with those captives, if you can put them to work, and you get free resources for it, basically. Alright, so yeah. Go jump in a couple rallies, get some free stuff. Uh, Holy Palace. This is an interesting building. This is another building that basically will save more troops if you get attacked or you're attacking. Even if you're attacking, I can save an additional 91,000 troops. It just requires some special items to regenerate, and then bam, I can recover up to 2 million power per 398 of these items. Takes about 18 hours for that to generate. And I can also revive dead troop souls one time as well. So a couple extra options to revive dead troops, basically. But it does require a lot of special items to do it. It's quite expensive. So, yeah, attack wisely. This game drives me nuts sometimes. It's really hard to play on the PC. At the same time, it's nicer, but it's a pain in the butt at the same time sometimes. Certain functions don't work on the game like they do on your phone. That pretty much covers the buildings, I think. There's stuff that we don't have unlocked yet, like here. This is Dragon's Lair. We'll have that opening soon. That is coming soon. We have a couple things that are coming soon. They're just not there yet. And Jesus, I did it again. It's all waiting for this guy right here. Which I'm waiting for an event to do, because this is going to be a ton of points when I finish this, so it'll get me good prizes. So yeah, we're waiting to finish that guy. Somebody's shooting fireworks off in the neighborhood again. What else we got? Yeah, I think that covers the buildings. So let's head into this right here. So this is your generals. There's different types of generals. We have subordinate city generals. So these are generals that you would typically put in to protect your little cities, your mini cities. So as you can see here, we've got a ton of these guys. We need to upgrade these two so we can put them in place. Oop, we're not done there yet. Duty generals are the generals that you put into the buildings in your base. These are specifically designed for that purpose. So you can see we have two of them here. And if you're not sure what a general does, you just click on the little icon, expert at being officer. And this guy is for... So this is a rally spot duty general, and then there's this guy right here. He's another duty general. And you just have to click on that one book on the left. It always tells you what their skill is. Reduces the gem and resource cost of siege machine repairing by 15%. When general's in the trap factory, and then yeah, every star level that general becomes unlocks extra perks. And we'll show you that stuff with a more developed general. This is city generals. These are generals you typically want to send to gather resources off the world map, go to special things called relics to gather items, the battle monsters. These are just your typical help your base kind of type generals. Not my style of general, basically, but useful in their own right. And then, of course, these are the ones here. These are the big boys and girls, right? These are your military generals. These are the ones you use for attacking, defending, for basically every purpose that is a war-related task in the game. Is your military generals. These are the important ones. We have lots of them. We have so many of them. This right now is my defense general. Just currently, just because I'm still developing the one that I want to put in there. But yeah, just somebody to have in there. And then this is, oh, hold on, let's go back to military so we can go through all the non-names. So yeah, we have a whole bunch of these, but this is my main. This is my creme de la creme. This is my baby. This is my main general. This is the one I use for all major attacking and basically anything that I need to hurt. This is the general that goes. So she is a premium general. She's a special event general. I was very fortunate to actually get her for free. So we have put a ton of work into this general. As you can see, we do have the dragon equipped to the general, and she has some serious armor. I mean, look at that piece of armor alone is 155,000 power. So her overall power is to almost 2.5 million. Pretty impressive for her size at a level 26. She's almost level 27. We're probably close there. So there's a few different things you can do to a general to make them stronger. One of them is enhancing them. So right now she's at 5 stars, which is the first step of enhancing a general, is you get it to 5 stars. Once you get a general to 5 stars, you start getting into what's ascending. And then what happens is, you can see here, I need 4 fragments for this general and 80 of these little items. You hit ascend and then you get a level of ascension. You have to do that 5 times. Once you do that 5 times, you get a purple star. That turns this 5-star general into a 6-star general. And when you start getting into them purple stars, that is when you start getting into some big power. So unfortunately for me, because this is like an absolutely super rare premium general, this isn't going to happen anytime soon for this general. Which is really unfortunate, because that would just put her in a whole new level of just nasty strong. Cultivating a general, this is where you increase these stats right here. So this is her stats as it stands without any extra help at level 26. The ones in the green are from cultivating. So I have added 407, 415, 422, and 443 points to those stats by cultivating my general. I only do gem cultivation, and clearly, as you can see, it gets very expensive. So every 10 times I cultivate, it costs me 1,240 gems. This is why I say use your gems wisely, because it's things like this that really is where they need to be used. This particular general is about 2.5 million gems in now. It's no joke. It requires a ton of gems to make your generals strong, and that's just the way it is. So that's what cultivating is. That's just a part of a general. Now, a general also has skills, and that's these little books right here. This is their main book. You can never change that book. That only increases as you level up the stars and ascend your general. These books, however, you can add in, and that's these books right here. So there's different levels of books. Purple being your lowest grade book, going down into orange, which is a level 2 books. Then you got your yellow books, which are level 3 books, and then of course your top tier books, which are these guys right here. And obviously you can see she's fully loaded on top tier books. Not easy to get them there though. Yeah, you can't just go equip, remove this one, replace it. It doesn't work that way. It chooses which one it's replacing. It's 100% random. I think I'm onto a theory and a trick on how that works better, to get it the way you want it, but I haven't perfected it yet. So, and then on top of all of that, and all these things continue to grow this number. These numbers are this number right here, right? That's including all this stuff. Now the gear, you also have to star. You can also refine, which gives it extra properties. So this is complicated. It's super complicated. But once you get into it, it's not that complicating. Now specialties. So once a general hits level 25, you unlock these specialty skills. And again, this is another cash grab. This is where gems become a vital part of your building process. And unfortunately, it's just a part of the game, and that's the way it is. But I mean, there's a whack of power in here. So as you can see, we've mastered veteran, master, expert, and grand master level. So basically, the next level is genius. Once we master this level in all 3 of these tiers, then we unlock this god tier basically, and it gives us a super special perk. And we have lots of stones to start upgrading these perks, but we need to have these maxed out first. So in order for me to max this out, it's going to cost me 4,780 more rune stones and 100,000 gems. And that's just to take this from Grandmaster to Genius. I got to do that 3 times. So, yeah, gems. Don't waste your gems if you don't have to in this game. Right away, these games set you up to make you believe it's okay just to use your gems for everything. It is not. It's how they get you to spend. Save your gems. And I'm going to show you what I mean, okay? I've got 176,807 gems. I spend gems quite a bit in this game because I cultivate my generals and I do all that gem work, right? But this is why I can do it. These are your items. So this is stuff that's not usable till you claim it, right? I have all kinds of base skins here, March skins. I have all kinds of stupid stuff I don't use. Special items, chests. When you open this, this gives you resources, speed ups, all kinds of stuff. Same with all this stuff. Same with all this. Same with all this. More skins. These are runestone chests. These are monarch gear chests. This is resource chests. This is a scroll chest, so this is equipment for your generals. This is crafting items. This is those little artworks for the art museum, but this is why I say save all your gems. Save them all. This is my gem storage. There is roughly 4.15 million gems in backup sitting here. 4.15 million in gems sitting here on backup. That, as a big spending player who's a very powerful player, who's one of the top contending players in the server at our size, probably spends $1 million a day. Save your gems. And then this is your resources. This is all food items that I can use above what I already have at my immediate disposal. Again, this is not... Save all this stuff. Don't just load it all up onto your base for a couple of reasons. One, if you forget to shield and you get attacked, you're going to lose it all. And you don't have this to back you up. And you can be more strategic with your building and building within events. Because you can go into your items and you can look, say, okay, well, I've got 3.2 billion food sitting there. And that's just in this one type of ticket. There's another, like 300 million right there. There's another 75, 80 million right there. There's 617 million lumber. There's 2.6 billion ore. Stone, sorry. There's, 2.3 billion ore there. You save it, because you only use it when you need it. If it comes in this kind of an item, just don't use it unless you need it. Seriously, do you trust me on that? Because no matter how many times you get attacked, no matter how much you get brutalized and viciously beat down in these games early on, if you have these things sitting like this, nobody can ever touch it. Nobody can take it. It's always there. It's there for your use and your use only when it's sitting in this form. When it's sitting in this form and it's beyond what your buildings will allow you to protect, it's not safe. So if you take all that and you put it here, and I forget to shield, and I get smacked, I'm going to lose billions and billions of resources. That is months of forward progress gone because you're not stockpiling your stuff, right? So, yeah, stockpile your items. Stockpile, stockpile, stockpile. Anybody who plays these mobile games, especially these MMO games, stockpile. Be frugal, man. Be a miser. Don't use it. Gems, most important item in any cell phone game. Save them, save them, save them, save them. Because there's a point in the game where you know you're gonna need them to get to the next level, to get to that next set of power. Save it, save it, save it, save it. Time Gaming coming in with the big time love. What's up, my dude? Happy birthday, Raid. Much love. Appreciate you, man. My man. Time Gaming over on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. Sim Racer, Call of Duty player. Not just those two games. He plays all sorts of different games over there on his stream, man. He's got some PGA 2K23 going on right now over there. Yeah, you know, just go check the man out, man. He's seriously good vibes. He's live lots all the time. It's his career too, man. So go show him some love from GT45 Gaming and say hi and hang out. Check him out. Good dude. Appreciate you, my man. So yeah, I mean, but mobile games, no matter what mobile game you play, whether it be Candy Crush or Farmville or a style of game like this or Call of Duty Mobile, save the special items. Don't just use them, man. Hoard them because you damn well know that you're gonna need them. So yeah, I'm a hoarder, man. Like I stockpile everything until I need it. Everything. If I don't need it, I don't use it. Like I've got, you know, that's a general right there. I can compose. I have 30 fragments there. That's a general I can compose. But why? I already have them. No point. But I get that general level 25. Now I've got 30 fragments to ascend them with. There's a 6-star general right there. Can't have it right now, but it's there for when I'm ready to. Same thing here, you know, these are purple generals. I'm beyond purple generals. I mean, I'm at a point now where I've got like 22 or 23 gold generals, you know, premium generals. So these guys here, they just sit there and chill. All these orange guys are all premium generals, you know. These are all fragments that we've been collecting to try and get a premium general. We almost got one here. We're getting close to another one. We do have one here. So again, I own this guy as well, so again, just another general for when it's time to get to that 6-star stage. I have what I need there for him already. But yeah, like everything, man. I hoard everything. Like speed ups, you know, I only use it when I need to. That's it. The 597 March speed ups, 71 small March speed ups. These are all resource boost speed. I'll never use these. These will just continue to add up and add up and add up. I never use that stuff. You know, and then these are all different types of speed ups for different types of tasks that you have in your base. You know, the orange ones are 24-hour, 3-day ones. These are 24s, I believe. So yeah, I hoard everything, man. Those are 3-day speed ups, I believe. Yeah. This is crafting materials. This you use a lot more when you get to my level because you're constantly building equipment. And these are all my equipment scrolls. And of course, this is just all my equipment that's not even sitting here doing anything. I should probably decompose it. And then special items. You know, these give you perks. You need 300 of them to unlock the perk, though. So we're not even close there yet. But these give good perks. Yeah, this is just all special stuff. You know, rune stones for general specialties. This is what, if you need a special item to do something really important for you know, a big power gain, it's usually in your special items inventory. We have all these scrolls here. This is for all These are important. This is how to upgrade your dragon skills with. This is to do research with. And this is all the stuff that you use to help level up your monarch and your generals, your spiritual beasts. Yeah, this is all the important stuff right here. This is something new. And then this is just everything. It's everything in a collective. So yeah, I hoard everything. I only collect like stuff like boss monster chests and other weekly events items and that. I collect that once a week. So every Sunday I go through and I collect all this kind of mumbo jumbo stuff in the middle. I open up all these chests and all these boxes and everything, and all that does is just turns it into all of this stuff basically, right? This is where all this stuff comes from. So, and of course a little bit of spending helps too. Don't get me wrong, but I haven't actually spent money on this game in a little while now. So, um, yeah, we did an initial boost just to get us to where we needed to be for content creating, and now we're just kind of rolling with it. Got ourselves a nice little stockpile rolling. All right, so that's pretty much. I mean, that's the gist, anyway. Oh, my butt's getting sore. All right, let's go find something to hit. Yeah. Right, so this is a resource type. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, okay. Well, hey, we got more stuff to collect. All right. It was a tough day at work today, chat. This boy is tired. Where is it? Oh, there it is. These are special events you can win really good generals from, but again, you kind of got to be a spender to be able to complete them. So, not really feasible unless you save and save and save and prepare to knock a whole event out at one time and basically be dedicated to it, because if you're not, then you're just going to be disappointed. Oh. I hate searching for stuff on level 3. Don't let the level fool you. They are very strong. Oops. I don't know why it does that. It just does. I'm looking for something to attack. There's not a lot of monsters around here right now. No moon pies. Alright. Oh. I typically don't hit monsters that low level, but I can't find anything else, so. So Bearded Giant, you can see in the chat there, he's like our big hitter. He's our big boy. You can see 317 million power. But I mean, power is just a number, but it's not at the same time. That kind of power tells you that they have a fairly large army. But he's strong. He is a strong guy. I was at one point easily the strongest, and then he just flew past me like I was standing still. So he is definitely our big hitter here. Ugh. See, it's always constantly trying to make you buy shit. Constantly trying to make you buy shit, these games. Don't fall into the trap, it's a slippery slope. Very slippery slope. Because you think you're powerful enough, but you're never ever really powerful enough. It's a part of the trap they get you into. It's alright to spend on games if you want to spend on games. I mean, to each their own, right? But, you know, the people that can't actually afford to spend on the games, don't do it. Because it's a slippery slope, it's an addictive thing. And, you know, I've known people to bankrupt themselves playing mobile games, so be smart. Definitely be smart. You know, yeah, just be smart. Well, there's nothing to attack right now. It's kind of boring out in the Evony world tonight. Let's go see what World Chat has to say. Sometimes there's some ridiculous shit in here. Hmm. Hmm. Well, this is a very quiet night. It's very quiet. This is typically the quiet time of our alliance too, from about now till, well, basically the dailies reset in a couple hours, which is midnight my time. That's when the next event will start for the SVS as well. So SVS starts Friday at 5 o'clock in the afternoon my time, so 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to try and get in on some of it this week for you guys live on stream, actually. And see if we can, well, get our asses handed to us, because that's probably what's going to happen, but it'll be fun. Nah, I got some strategies in mind I want to work out and get the group practicing and trying out. So, due to the politics of the server and the people, quote unquote, in charge of the server,
puss might be getting a little nasty in this server, and it might make for some good content, so. That's right, my alliance tag is exactly what it reads, chat. You got it right. It is exactly what it looks like. I don't have my Facebook dashboard running on my computer tonight, so if you guys have done anything crazy or special or anything, I'm not seeing it because if I use my Facebook dashboard while I'm streaming the mobile game through the laptop and streaming through the laptop, it'll crash. It'll crash. Something will crash. Yeah, it is uber quiet out tonight. Let's go see if we can find something to go whack. Oh, what happened there? It just reset itself. Love it when it does that. Hope you had a good stream, my dude. I forgot to ask. My apologies, my man. Am I that delayed? That's a solid 20-second delay. That lady is so annoying. It's a world chat right now. I'm the information guy in the alliance. Everybody really looks up to me for direction and leadership in the alliance. So, you know, I always like to try to make sure that the way I build my base and the way that I use my items and just the way I do everything in the game, I always try to make sure that I let the alliance know that you know that's what I do. And now whether or not they choose to do it that way is obviously is entirely up to them. But just try to help, right? I mean, you know, you can look into my inventory and see that hoarding means I've got ample stock around. So the only thing I'm really struggling with is lumber, and that's because that's what I use the most for my troop types. So that one is starting to become a little bit scary low, actually. Huh. Well, there you go. I didn't even know that. I don't know everything about this game by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, that is a hella cool sweater, man. Hella cool sweater. Our server was renamed? Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Should be named a freaking idiots. Idiots in charge. I want to change our guild name to POW. Prisoners of War. Oh. Yeah, the server's just named after the alliance in charge of it. So yeah, this is how many servers. This is a server list. Yeah, we're server 1131, and that's, I don't even know how many there are in this game. Lots. Is there, I can find something fun to attack here. A little too, for crying out loud. Does it say my subordinate too? Looking for a monster. Oh, oh. Shit, these guys have killed everything, man. There ain't nothing around. That doesn't happen too often. Hmm. It's better. Again, stamina. Another thing, you shouldn't just use everything up because you regenerate it, right? So only use what you're gonna, only use what you're gonna use, right? Because it regenerates. So if you go offline when you come back, it's gonna be probably close to full again. So there's not a lot of point in using up extra stamina because you're just gonna regenerate it. My butt's getting sore, chat. I've been live for 2 hours. The game's holding up for 2 hours for a change. It's good. It's good to know that this will hold up. I just want to get it on a better emulator now because I don't like the way this one controls. Yeah, it's a good 20-second delay. It's an awfully big player to not have any troops. There is literally no bosses anywhere. This is crazy. Ah. Finally. Yeah, I kind of thought so. Alright. Try turning it on. You tried turning it on. Can't believe how quiet it is tonight. It is very quiet tonight. Quit moving around, man. Actually. Oh. I had no idea that was there. second. 1 second. I meant to put that down before I started the stream and I forgot. There we go. Now I'm happy. Add that little guy in there. Alright. Still not quite right yet. Really, I'm just trying to, there we go, cover the VIP level. Not gonna lie. Certain people don't need to know, especially people that are watching that are not allies. Don't need to see that stuff. Gotta keep it all hidden. Alright, we're gonna watch this march go. We're gonna watch the dragon fly, chap. So yeah, there we go. That's a rally. I don't know how much is in there. But yeah, they're marching. It's a race, and I'm winning. Ah! Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much Evony in a nutshell, chat. Pretty much Evony in a nutshell. there too. There we go. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Except it keeps showing up when it's not supposed to. It's supposed to come on unseen until I can adjust it and then let me turn it on, but it doesn't work that way for some reason. Yeah, no. It was. I'll go sit in that thing. Fuck. Let's go. King scroll chest. Beautiful. Not bad. Definitely getting stronger. It's usually about 5,000 I'll lose on those. Those are just wounded. They just go to my hospital. I can just heal them. And then I get them back. And then they can go again. Never fails. I gotta keep my eyes on this one in case some jackass tries to attack it. It's entirely possible. You just never know what's gonna happen in this server that we're in. Can't math. That's funny. Fantastic.
Alright, chat. We're gonna work on getting this green screen all sorted out here too in the next week, or well, ideally before the end of this week would be the best, but
I don't know if I'm gonna have it done by then. Oops.
Seven minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shut the stream down. I'm all kinds of uncomfortable, man. Just my body's really sore. It was a really tough work day today. I already got home and like 8 and went live, so it was a long day again. These long days are getting to me. Not 20 anymore, that's for sure. Not 20 anymore. That's really cool. It'd be dumb for him to try and attack me. I wouldn't even try and stop it, I'd just laugh. My general is bigger than it is, stronger than his whole base. Do it, I'm bored. Yeah, I'm gonna shut the stream down. I can't get comfortable at all. Somebody's just going to town with the fireworks today. Keep seeing lots of big bases just sitting there empty. Not a good sign. That guy's probably got something on his base. It's just random bases everywhere. It's been a while since I've looked around the area. Their guild's hurting. Well, it's another big base. It's a little disheartening. It's just nothing anywhere. It is very, very scarce. Oh, so very scarce. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Fuck. That's an ally, so, yeah. No touchy touchy. Touchy today. Why you being so touchy? Yeah, not much happening. Not much happening. Alright, chat. We're going to call it a day. Oh, it froze. Oh, there we go. Alright, may or may not be back tomorrow night. We'll see. Starting a massive job tomorrow, so all going to be depending on how the day goes at work tomorrow. But we'll be live for sure this week. We got CC Sim Race on Thursday. We got well, I mean, really, we got a lot of open availability this week to do whatever we want for the stream. So
we'll probably do this on Friday because there's the big event starting up on Friday, so we'll probably live stream that. And then probably do some GT racing midweek here, I guess. We'll probably do some Watkins Glen sprints, and we'll probably do some Tokyo sprints in order to prepare for a qualifier and a potential race I'll be racing this weekend. So, yeah, there's that. But yeah, probably GT7 Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If we're not live tomorrow, it'll be Wednesday and Thursday. A huge shout out to everybody for popping in tonight, man, for real. I kind of like chilling on the mobile game because it just kind of gives me a chance just to kick back and just chill with you guys for a change and not focus so much on what's going on the game, but in the chat. So it's something that I've been wanting to work on more is be more involved with the chat. When I'm racing, it's hard mainly because of my setup more than anything else, I think. But work in progress. But yeah, I love you guys, man. Thanks for coming out today. Thanks for celebrating the final few hours of my day with me. And I mean, huge shout out to my boy Joe, man, with the swag. Like seriously, the sweater is like hella dope, man. Hella dope. We'll get some pictures posted up on the socials. Yeah, all that great stuff. But love you guys, man. Thanks for coming out. It's been a long journey. It's been a long journey. We did our first annual Wounded Warrior Project charity stream about this time last year, a couple weeks from now actually. We're going to be repeating that this year. We're going to be doing a NASCAR Daytona 500 race on Gran Turismo 7 for Wounded Warriors Project. So definitely want everybody to be tuning in for that. Those details are going to be released very soon. That's what I intend on doing tomorrow if I'm not streaming, is getting the details cards ready for the charity stream and a couple other things that I still need to finish up some cards for. So if I'm not streaming tomorrow, that's what I'm working on. You know, we're going to be doing a real mock Daytona 500 mile race here. So I'm going to, break down the mileage on the track, and we're going to set that amount of laps. And the way things are looking, it's going to be a 13 racer grid with a pace car and 2 commentators in the box. So it'll be me and Nolander Gaming in the comms box, and of course we'll have a selected pace car driver to bring pace car out when or if needed. It's not going to be if needed, it is when it will be needed. Trust me, I've ran these races with these particular cars on these settings on this track. It's not as easy as it thinks, and it's actually extremely fun. So broadcast ability should be a blast. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've been racking my brain for a while now what I was going to do for Wounded Warriors this season and when. But there it is. Bam. November 11th. No time set in stone yet. But we are definitely going to be doing a NASCAR style mock Daytona 500 on Daytona Oval for the charity event. And however long that race takes, whether it be 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, don't matter to me any. But yeah, Wounded Warriors Project charity event coming November 11th, ladies and gentlemen. It's Remembrance Day in Canada. So national holiday, we have the day off, so we can really give it a good crack and a good go. So that's what's happening November 11th, man. We're going to set up a NASCAR race on Gran Turismo 7. I'm going to be putting the build sheets for the 2 cars that are able to be used in my Discord server, probably tomorrow. And yeah, then you guys can go check it out. You can build the cars, you can go mess around with them. Seriously, it's going to be a lot of fun. if we don't have a co-host, we'll have 14 racers on track with a pace. If we have a co-host, it'll be 13 racers on track with a pace. The pace car is necessary for this, and I have my reasons for it, but it'll be a lot of fun. So, livery designers out there for Gran Turismo 7, I need a mock-up pace car done NASCAR style. It doesn't have to be an official pace car in the game with the lights and all that jazz. Yeah, we'll pick a car and just have fun with it. So that is going to be happening in, well, about 3 weeks, chat. 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks. So this is a simple one for me, because the build sheets are done for the cars already. I've ran a mock-ish style event like that already, times 2. The build sheets are solid, they're perfect, the cars are evenly matched, and they look absolutely bloody amazing on the racetrack. So yeah, NASCAR race coming in 3 weeks here from GT45 Gaming in cooperation with Nolander Gaming as well. And I'm sure there's going to be others involved once we get this thing set out and announced and start finding our drivers. So this is going to be a true 500-mile race, ladies and gentlemen. The drivers will only be allowed to use a racing soft tire. It will be 1 times fuel and 1 times tire wear for the sake of realism, and it'll be real-time weather on real-time stats. So should be interesting. I mean, we're always looking for fun ways to raise money for charity, and I think this one's going to be pretty sweet. So I already have some graphics available for the race, for what the cars are going to look like. So we're going to most certainly have some fun and bust this stuff out for you guys. So yeah, it's going to be great. But I love you guys. I'm going to shut her down for the night. The old back and the old buttocks is just not digging what I'm doing to it right now. So we're going to shut her down. But I think we're going to go raid somebody tonight. We haven't raided anybody in a while. And that means that I'm actually going to have to turn Facebook on, which something's just, yeah, it's just, no. You know what? We're not going to raid anybody tonight just because of the process I'm going to have to go through to do it. We'll raid somebody tomorrow night. or whenever the next time we stream is. It'll be Wednesday at the latest. Tomorrow's 50-50. It's up in the air, but mainly because I want to get some of these announcements done and out. But Wednesday for sure, guys. So, well, I shouldn't say that because I said that last week and we didn't stream last week. I mean, really, at the end of the day, chat is work dependent right now until we have our championships and everything kind of set in stone, our schedule set in stone for the winter race season. So work right now, unfortunately, is taking priority over everything else because eventually it won't be able to. So yeah, we're going to do our best this week. I need to get more back on time and regular and consistent again. So we just need to get the setup comfortable, a little more comfortable, a little more back friendly. And we'll be able to go for longer as well again. So not having the things that I'm used to having to stream with is difficult. It takes its toll on my body a little more. And of course with work just being crazy, that's putting its stresses too. So it's just not happy today. I'm getting old, man. It's the way it goes. But yeah, we're gonna call it, chat. Love you guys. See you soon. And like the back of the sweater says, man, stay winning. Stay winning, chat. And I mean, just thanks for coming out, showing support all the time. And for real, love you guys, man. Love you guys. So keep it real, keep it strong, keep it right and tight. And we'll be back tomorrow or Wednesday. Love you guys. Cheers, cheers.